Hello, this is the daily for November 3rd, 2020. It is election day, so good luck to those of you who are voting in the United States. All right, first card for today is, in fact, the Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups, for today's energy, some of you are hoping, longing, wanting love, relationships to come through. Hoping that something will finally resonate. Something will finally figure itself out. Something will come towards you that you've been waiting for or desiring for quite some time. There's also going to be a lot of energy here in reference to the Ace of Cups that talks about you wanting things to change in a different way. Looking for something that's going to finally give you the answers that you need. Answers that you've been waiting for quite some time. I also feel like there's going to be an opportunity here with the Ace of Cups for many of you to be able to recognize some changes that need to be made, straight and forward. Some changes that just need to be made. A lot of you have definitely decided that there was going to be somebody who could be the blessing that you've been looking for, or the answer that you've needed. Some of you have waited quite some time to be able to find this person or find this blessing. Okay, your next card comes up as the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles, you're waiting desperately to see what you can find. You're definitely trying to figure out the answers to a certain situation, hoping that something will balance out. I get it when you guys are losing things or wanting, you guys are wanting to deal with something, but at the same time you're scared, you're hesitant. And I feel like you're definitely struggling with something. It's almost like, when you're looking, so to speak, through tarot cards, or you're watching the tarot cards, there's 78 cards in a standard deck. But, the funny part is that a lot of you wait for, like, the major arcanas to come out. That's not going to give you the answers, really, that you are seeking, just saying. There's going to be a balance here. This balance is going to help you to look at things in a different way. So when I'm sitting here talking to you about this Four of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles can definitely be strenuous for you. It also feels like with the Four of Pentacles, the hesitation that you're feeling. Again, this is for today, and this could be about voting. You could be very hesitant, not knowing who the right person to vote for is. What the right thing to do is. A lot of you are definitely freaking out about that, worrying that something's just not, as you planned, so to speak. Your next card is going to come up, and that's going to speak about the Seven of Cups. So, for today's energy, again, last card for the general reading, for those of you in the room, with the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups can talk about a lot of different things, but at the same time, Seven of Cups, trying to make a decision, trying to figure something out, so to speak. We also know that in the general tarot, like in the Rider-Waite tarot, when you're dealing with the Seven of Cups, this can be challenging. The Seven of Cups is having trouble making a decision or a choice, right? Getting a little bit nervous, feeling as if maybe something's a little bit more detailed than you thought it would be. For some of you, Cups is about love, correct. It is. Most of the time, cups are talking about love. As we go through the motions here today, even on November 3rd, 2020, before the end of this year, as you're looking at the Seven of Cups, it's about opportunities. It's about choices. It's about wishful thinking. It's about illusions. So be careful. Be careful. Because a lot of you, as I said, there's so many options, so many choices here, that it gets overwhelming. Your options and choices could be about where do I work, which job do I keep. It also could be, excuse me, about having different opportunities in different areas. Maybe it's the study, the field of study that you're having. But this also could speak in reference to having so many choices. Maybe your partner has too many choices. But you know exactly what choice you want to make. For some of you, though, it does feel like it's wishful thinking, feeling that something's not going to come to reality. Something is not going to come to fruition. For some of you, this definitely could be an illusion. When I speak about illusions where this relationship is concerned, for some of you, this is about giving something more credit than it deserves, meaning that the person is not doing what's expected of them in order to earn your love, but you're allowing them to manipulate your mind because you want this so bad. You want this partner, you want this person, you want this relationship, you want this to work out, and you're willing to create the illusion in your mind that, oh, they're okay, they're nice to me, they don't call me out of my name that much, or I'm the one who always has to call them, or I'm the one who always has to try to make plans for us to get together. I'm always the one trying, but it's okay. They work hard. They're busy. They got this and that. They're always trying to help this friend out. Whatever. Keep making excuses. And that could end much differently. Now, for some of you, this card could in fact be reversed. This card could definitely be reversed. This could be talking about your personal values, things that you cherish, things that you feel very strongly about, different subjects, whether it's fidelity, infidelity, whether it's trust issues. Something's going on within you. Some of you are feeling quite overwhelmed. When this is reversed, you're feeling overwhelmed by your choices, or the choice that someone made, or the choice that you made. Definitely feeling overwhelmed. So be really careful with that. All right. Air signs. Air signs. You have the Seven of Pentacles, air signs. Where the Seven of Pentacles is concerned, air signs, you got to figure out something. You are looking very carefully at a situation. You're definitely trying to find the answers that you so desperately want and need, and I get that. But at the same time, when you're looking at Pentacles, when you're looking at the Pentacles, that definitely could talk about money, yes. Pentacles can definitely speak of money. Pentacles also is associated with the element of earth. And earth is tactile, earthy, and tangible. It can create foundations from which the planet grows, and it can help to support and develop with nature or nutritious. Could talk about plants and trees, yes, because that's why you see all this around here. But earth is definitely grounded, stable, supportive, fertile. It's more of a feminine element that is receptive here. It's definitely taking the sun rays in order to nurture or give the nutrients that it needs to grow. Help it sustain that, right? When we talk about the Suit of Pentacles, it could be about the material aspects of life, including work, business, trade, property, even money, like I said, or other material possessions. it can also talk about manifesting. Pentacles talk about manifesting as well. For some of you, you are trying maybe desperately to manifest, find proof, reach prosperity. The negative aspects of the Suit of Pentacles can be somebody's being very possessive, greedy, over materialistic, overindulging in something, not exercising like you should, maybe not effectively managing your finances the way you should, is what this card is also speaking about. It also talks about needing to ground oneself, rediscover what is truly important to you. Okay? So this card in particular, Seven of Pentacles, is pretty much for the air signs. So air signs, be careful with your money. Try and ground yourself, okay? You may not be effectively managing your money or your finances, so be careful with that. It often talks too about, like I said, counteracting negative things in your life. Now, this also could be talking about a person that's involved with a Taurus, a Virgo, even a Capricorn star sign. Generally, Pentacles are people that are pretty practical, career-minded, down-to-earth, generous. This is definitely seeking pleasure. Sometimes overindulging pleasures. So be careful. All right, so that's pretty much for air signs. When I'm going to talk about fire signs for today. Fire signs, your card comes up with, oh, I love it. It comes up with the Judgment card. So fire signs, let me take the air signs out of there. Fire signs, you have the Judgment card today. And when we talk about the Judgment card, well, it's pretty much what it says it is, right? When you're looking at judgment, making decisions, how are you making those judgments or decisions or choices is a good question. Very good question. So talking about the Judgment card, you guys, somebody is definitely blowing their own horn, very proud of something that they've accomplished, maybe benefiting from accomplishments one way or the other. But it also feels like with the Judgment card that there could be, and again, it's not, maybe not for all of you, but fire signs, the Judgment card is rebirth. It's also inner calling. It is absolution. For some of you, there could be, in the reverse of it, it could be self-doubt. So some of you may have doubts about a situation that you're involved in, fire signs. For some of you, this card can just show people are wanting to reach out. The angel is Archangel Gabriel, who you want to reach out, fire signs, to, who is a messenger of God, right? Archangel Gabriel blows his trumpet, and then the people respond to his call. That's what this trumpet is about. So you may be blowing your trumpet, hoping somebody's going to respond to you, meaning you're reaching out, excuse me, to someone that you're wanting to respond to you. The Judgment card is calling you to rise up and embrace a higher level of consciousness. It also talks about a spiritual awakening. Some of you may be just going through that now. You may have felt the transformation beginning before this Mercury retrograde situation, before the full moon. You're definitely ready to act, meaning you're ready to step up. You're ready to let go of your old self and step into the newest version of who you really are. So fire signs, that is what yours is about today. It also talks about, for the Judgment, when you're getting very close to reaching a significant stage in your journey, You're getting ready, fire signs, to reach a critical point where decisions are going to have to be made. And you're going to have to be willing to deal with the consequences based on those decisions. Okay? Water signs. Water signs, you have the 8 of Wands, water signs. You're dealing with the 8 of Wands today. Where the 8 of Wands is concerned, well, for some of you, 8 of Wands can definitely be a trigger in one way or another. 8 of Wands talks about movement, fast pace, change, action, alignment, and air travel. So some of you may be considering traveling today. Some of you are definitely trying to hurry up and get something done, move forward. Some of you are running late for something, whether it's work or picking up a child or picking up a package or something that you need to get done, something that was on schedule. Maybe you had an appointment today and you were running late for it, so you're moving quickly. For some of you, things are going too quickly for you. You can't seem to catch up. Things are getting out of control and you don't know how to rearrange things or make things go easier, smoother. For some of you, this card is delayed. Delayed. Talks about frustration, delays. It talks about resisting change, not wanting to change, not wanting things to be any different. Somebody doesn't like change. Somebody's good with their old ways, old habits, old routines. Some of you need to work on that internal alignment. Some of you have not lined up your chakras in a long time. Very important to do so. Some of you definitely, in fact, could be dealing with a situation that is overwhelming. I get it. I definitely get it. But at the same time, you guys have to realize that just for today, these messages are just for today's energy. But you're going to work more on getting your alignment back to where it should be. Just working on where it should be. Next up, we're going to talk about I want to hear earth signs. I'm listening for earth signs. So earth signs, your card's going to come up as the Pentacles. And when it comes up as Pentacles, earth signs, when we talk about the actual 5 of Pentacles, earth signs, because that's what I'm feeling for this card, is the 5 of Pentacles. And, well, 5 of Pentacles can definitely talk about financial loss for some of you. It is definitely talking about financial loss, meaning you may have invested into something that just did not work out great. Also, poverty, a mindset that is all about lack. In other words, you are in negative mindset, not positive. Also, isolation and worrying. A lot of you, earth signs, are worrying like crazy. Worrying like crazy. For some of you, with the 5 of Pentacles, it's 2 people who walk through the icy wind and snow, and they both are destitute and living in poverty. The one man is quite injured and on crutches, while the other one is barefoot, right? You see it. Only a thin blanket to protect them from the bleak winter weather. Behind them sits a church, as you can see. It's lit up and exuding warmth and symbol of hope, faith, and spiritual support. However, because these 2 people are so focused on their plight, they fail to see the help that is available to them, and they continue on in their desperate journey. They're not seeing what's right in front of them. Is that you? Are you not seeing the answers that are right in front of you? You have your blinders on and you're not paying attention to what could really be happening good for you. The blessings that are right there in front of you. And all you have to do is go toward them. But instead, you're looking in another direction. But you're so focused on your plight that you fail to see the help that's available. So this is the daily for today, November 3rd, Tuesday, 2020. Please pay attention and look forward to seeing your signs for November. The monthly Novembers are coming up. I will be doing them live to get some of them done quickly. Join me now.